Again in this video we are continuing with the tangent properties of circles. Here is the figure in which PA and PB are two tangents to the circle with sector O. Angle APB is 50 degree, APB is 50 degree. We have to find angle AOB, that is this angle. Angle OAB, that is OAB is this angle, and angle ACB, that is this angle ACB. So since PA is the tangent, OA is the radius, so this angle will be 90. We know now because the line joining the radius and the point of contact is a perpendicular line, so this is 90. Similarly, this will also be 90 degrees. So if you consider the quadrilateral PBOA, you have 90 here, you have 90 here, you have 50 here. You can calculate angle AOB, your first part. After you calculate angle AOB, you see this arc AB, it subtends angle AOB at the center and angle ACB at the circumference. So this angle will be half of this angle, right? We know the theorem. Fine. So once you have done this, you will come to this triangle AOB. In this you have this angle and OA is equal to OB. Therefore, angle OAB will be equal to angle OBA because angles opposite to equal sides are same, right? So 130 plus this, if this is X, this angle will also be X. So this angle plus this is 180. You will be in a position to find angle OAB. So now let's write it. So how do we write this? We will write that OA is perpendicular to PA and OB is perpendicular to PB. So we know the reason. Line joining the radius and the point of contact is a perpendicular line, right? Now consider in quadrilateral AOBP 50 plus 90 plus 90 plus angle AOB will be 360. Why? Sum of the angles of a quadrilateral is 360. Now this is 180. 180 plus 50 is 230. So angle AOB is equal to 360 minus 230. So you got your angle AOB as 130. Right? Now you can say that angle ACB will be half of angle AOB. Reason? Angle subtended by an arc. Which arc? AB arc. At the center is double the angle subtended by it at the circumference. So angle ACB will be half of 130, which is 65. So you got your angle ACB as 65 degrees, right? We got ACB. We have also got AOB. AOB, ACB, now OAB. Now in this case we will take triangle AOB. In triangle AOB, OAB, we have said this is x plus angle AOB is 130 equal to 180. So you can give here reason angle OAB is equal to angle OBA because OA is equal to OB, radii of the same circle. So 2x is equal to 180 minus 130. So your 2x equal to 50. So your x equals to 25 degrees. So which is your x? That is your angle OAB, which you have found as 25 degrees. Right? You found all the three angles of this triangle. Now, another question. Here he says that in the given figure, PQ is the diameter of the circle, right? With center O, and PT is the tangent to this circle at P. That means P is the point of contact. QT meets the circle at R. QT is a line. It meets the circle at R. He's saying that if angle POR, that means this angle, is 72 degrees, calculate angle PTR. Okay. So that means this angle we have to calculate. Let this be X. Okay. Now, we know that this angle is 90 degree. Why? Because OP is the radius. If QP is the diameter, OP is the radius. OP is the radius. O is the center, P is the point of contact. So this angle is 90 degrees, right? So in this triangle, if we know this angle now, this angle we know is 90, we can calculate this X, right? Now, how do we calculate this angle? Look at this arc PR. It subtends angle 72 at the center. PR also subtends angle PQR at the circumference. So if this is 72, this will be 36 degrees, right? Now we got the two angles of this triangle. We can calculate the third angle. Fine. So now let's write this. How will we write this? We will say that OP is perpendicular to PT, right? Reason, same line joining the radius and the point of contact is a perpendicular line. Therefore, angle QPT is equal to 90 degrees, right? Also, arc PR subtends angle POR at the center, which is equal to 72 degrees. Therefore, angle PQR is equal to 36 degrees, right? Because arc PR subtends another angle, which is that angle PQR at the circumference, right? So now in triangle PQT, 36 plus 90 plus this angle, or directly you can write angle PTR equal to 180, sum of the angles of triangle. So this becomes 126 plus angle PTR equal to 180. So angle PTR is equal to 180 minus 126. 10 minus 4 is 10 minus 6 is 4. 7 minus 2 is 54 degrees. So your angle PTR is 54 degrees.